Hey guys, it's Lily. So in today's video, I thought it would be super fun to share with you guys my high school advice. I'm going to be a sophomore, so obviously I'm not the most well-versed person in high school, but this is for freshmen and anyone just who wants to watch this wants high school advice, you know? Because I was a freshman and I learned so many different things my freshman year that I would have loved to know before I started, so here is that. I am going to be just giving you guys my advice at first, and then I am going to be answering questions that I did get asked before. So yeah, I brought sunglasses. I don't know why I'm not even in the sun. Okay, so here's my high school advice. The first thing I would say is please get involved. Literally, there's nothing better I could say, because getting involved, not only can you meet new people, make long-term friends, it also looks good on colleges depending on what you get involved in. It just helps you not be bored at home. So please get involved. Also, if you're moving to a new school, try doing a sport or an activity that practices in the summer, so that way by the time the school year starts you have friends for the first day of school. That is the best thing I learned. Even if you are going to the same school or going to the same school district, it's still always good to make new friends, so try doing a summer sport or activity. Okay, so this is something that I didn't know as a freshman and I really wish I did. Don't worry or stress about getting a boyfriend, having a date to homecoming, because you're going to this whole new environment where you're figuring out who you are as a person, and you're also just trying to figure out how high school works. Adding a boyfriend and stress to that is not needed, plus all the grades, tests, everything, that it's your first year of your grades actually mattering. So just don't worry too much about boys. If you get a boyfriend, that's great, but I wouldn't make it like big deal out of it and stress about it, because that is not good for you or for your freshman year. Do not, and I repeat, do not give attention to drama. Drama is unnecessary, it's disgusting, it's horrible, it's just not good. So do not get involved into it, do not give attention to it. It's just the best thing you could do for you mentally and for yourself. So please do not get into drama no matter what. It's just don't do that. It's not good. And if you're in drama, like with you and your friends, don't give up on a friendship just because of some little thing. It's just not worth losing friends over. If it's like seriously a big problem and it needs to be changed, of course you should talk to them about it and change it, but try your best to not lose friends over drama. But if you have to, that's reasonable. And if you work through it, it only makes your friendship stronger. So something to just keep in mind, and I tried to remind myself throughout freshman year. I think I'm going to change it to my lock screen next year, because I really wish I did this last year. But if it's not going to matter in 5 years, don't spend more than 5 minutes worrying about it, because I worried so much last year. It was horrible. It was one of the worst things I did to myself. It was not a great experience. The next thing is to make good relationships with your teachers. It does sound cheesy, and it's I don't want to be friends with my teachers. Don't be friends with them. Just have a good relationship with them, because you never know if you need them for help, or you never know if you will need them for help for anything, and they will always be there for you. So just try to make a good relationship with them. Again, you don't have to be best friends with them or be friends with them. Just have that I got you, you got me type of vibe. And I know sometimes teachers can be so annoying. That sounds mean, but I've had teachers that I just did not like. I was I do not want to see you again. I'm so glad I will never have to see you again, but you will have to see your teachers again. So just don't break the bridge, or what is it called? Burn the bridge or whatever. The next thing is so important. Please listen up, especially if you're going into high school or just need help with tests, homework, anything. This will literally guarantee you good grades for every single test. So if you want good grades for every test, every assignment, please listen up, because it's so easy and it will change your life. use Quizlet. Before freshman year, I had never really used Quizlet because I was in 8th grade and it was pretty easy stuff. But oh my gosh, Quizlet is like sent from heaven. Oh my god, it works so well, especially if you're taking a language class. Quizlet's, like, I took French last year and it got me memorizing all these words and I was like, boom, done, ready to go. And I swear to you guys, every test that I practiced for on Quizlet, I got a good grade on, because Quizlet is literally the best thing in the world. And you can also search up like notes on Quizlet, so you can like see and practice using that for the test, so you don't have to necessarily make your own. Okay, so this next thing kind of goes along with the last thing. It's try to get good grades. Obviously, grades are super important, but they're not the most important thing in the world. A college won't decline you because you got an F for one test. And especially PE, our PE teachers were super strict about it. Unless you're going to be a PE teacher, I don't see the point in focusing on getting a good grade in PE when you could be focusing on getting better grades in math and science and putting all that energy towards other classes that will help you more. Your grades aren't going to be perfect. Nobody's grades are perfect. No matter how smart someone seems, their grades are not going to be perfect. But yeah, if you do need help, I would still recommend Quizlet 100%, and maybe if you really need it, like a tutor, because your grades are going to affect your life. So try on those. Obviously not the most important thing in life, but just try your best and you should be golden. Now here's something I just want to say. Certain people will not like you for no reason at all. And that's the truth. And when this happens, there is nothing you can do about it, so just don't worry about it. I know these people, they did not like me because I had a YouTube channel. They thought I was so weird, okay? They made fun of me, talked to my friends about me and about how weird I was or whatever. And then I saw them post, "Go subscribe to my YouTube channel." What? Yeah, people are just gonna be like that, but you know what? It's okay. You just have to roll with your life. People like that, they don't need to even be in your brain, because you've got this. You are doing fine. The next thing is to please take care of yourself. You are so important, and your mental health is also really important. Take time to do things you love. Do stuff for you. Sometimes school can get really stressful and you can start to feel really stressed and drained. So make sure during those times you're also taking care of yourself and thinking about how you feel and doing things for yourself, because that is the best thing you can do to get out of that stressedness and drainedness and just to feel motivated and productive again. Please, please try your best to not procrastinate. It's so hard, I know, but it's just so much better to get your work done ahead of time than at the last minute. Of course, obviously, there are going to be those times that you just procrastinate, but just try your best to not. At the beginning of the school year, I was so good at not procrastinating. I got all my work done right away. But then as winter started to roll around, I started procrastinating more. I got lazier. Just things were kind of falling out of shape. And it happened till like school ended. Like, I was not motivated to do any schoolwork. I was literally so happy that school was canceled because this brochure thing for biology I did not want to do at all. That was the only reason why I was so happy that it was ended. And my biology teacher gave us like 2 days to do it in class, like 2 class days to do it. So I don't know why, I just did not want to do it during class. I'd rather just do other stuff. So please do not procrastinate. If your teacher gives you time like that, use it, because I know you'd rather do it during class than at home. Okay, so now I'm going to get on into the questions that some of you guys asked me. Is freshman year hard? For me, it wasn't really hard. It's just like some of the advanced classes I was taking were a little more difficult and I just had to put more effort into them. So yeah. How did you keep your nerves down on the first day? I wasn't really nervous. I was mostly just excited, and I knew I was going to go to the same school as most of my friends, like most of you guys probably will who are in 8th grade. I wasn't really that nervous because I knew I would see them, and even though we didn't have classes, we were planning to meet up in the hallways and stuff. How do you keep up with your grades? I would just like to say that 8th grade and below, I got all straight A's, and I know it never counted except for some of my advanced classes. So yeah, I just like got all straight A's, and I really drained myself. I wish I hadn't like worried about it that much, but I worried so much and got all great grades when I was younger. And then this year came around and I got so many A's and so many B's, and I'd never really gotten B's before, so I thought they were the worst thing in the world, which they are not. I mean, obviously it's not the best thing, but like it's definitely not the worst thing. But what I would say to try to like keep your grades up is to set a time every single day where you study and where you do your homework, and anything that involves school, do it during that specific time, whether it's an hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours. Just keep that time and do it every single day. Even if you have no homework, then you just end it early, I guess. And this will help you to study and do homework and make sure you are actually doing your work and stuff. So yeah, I would just say do that. How to tell if you are with the right group of friends. Honestly, if you vibe, you vibe. If you don't, you don't. That's just my thing. You're not gonna vibe with everyone you meet. And some people you're just gonna click right away. And I would say stick with the people who make you happy. You might not be friends with the same people you were freshman year to senior year, because people do change, and it's not necessarily anyone's fault that the friendship ended. It's just people change, and there's nothing you can do, because you don't want to hold someone back from changing or being true to themselves. So just keep in mind, if a friendship does end, it's not necessarily someone's fault. This is the last question. Is it hard finding your classes? I mean, for me, on the first day, I went to the wrong class 2 times and didn't realize it till the next day. And I wasn't on the seating chart for either of the classes because I was in the wrong classes. And it's because I was looking off my second semester schedule instead of my first semester schedule. So yeah, I didn't even realize it till the next day. And people kept asking why I was gone the first day in those classes. And I was like, I wasn't gone. But yeah, I would just say go to open house, kind of get a feel around the school, especially if you haven't been there before, and just see what it's about, see who your teachers are, see where your classes are, to kind of like get it down, and then set your phone screen as your locker combo and your class schedule so you can remember that. Okay guys, so that was my high school / freshman year advice video. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope this helped someone out there. If you have any more questions, comment down below and I'll answer them for any advice you need, or just any questions in general, like how's your day? Like, comment down below how your day has gone if you're listening to this. But yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you guys liked it again. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on the IG. But yeah, that's it. Peace out. Okay guys, so the AC is blasting right now, but I either need to back up the car or move it forward. I just need to see which way is better lighting. So I'm going to move it forward. I'll reverse first, actually. Let's see if this is better. Park. See the lighting here. Okay. It's kind of, I don't know. It's like not completely sunny. I need to find like really good lighting for this. That's like what I'm trying to do. Hello. Okay, so this is it in the shade. I think I like it in the shade better, so we're gonna do that. I just ejected a disc. Please tell me it's not gonna start playing. Okay, I don't think it is. Let's turn the car off. Why isn't it? I seriously had to shut the door to turn it off. Okay.